This episode of Off The Script is brought to you by WrestleCrate. WrestleCrate is a monthly pro wrestling-based subscription service, and each month, subscribers will receive a new pro wrestling-themed mystery crate. To go and subscribe, please go and visit their website at www.wrestlecrate.com and on Twitter at WrestleCrate. What is going on, guys? JD from New York here, and this is your official WWE Money in the Bank 2015 review and results video. Your number one source for WWE news and rumors right here on YouTube.com. And hopefully, this is the last month where I have the 15-minute time limit, and everything with my channel will be finally in good standing. But thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. My fucking Elimination Chamber pay-per-view did astronomical numbers, man, and I expect the same from each and every one of you tonight for Money in the Bank. Okay, now, I typically don't know what to say when it comes to Money in the Bank, man. You got 2 weeks for pay-per-view build, and anyone with a brain, anyone with common sense knows that's not enough time for WWE to put together a card that is going to mean something to each and everyone watching, okay? Right from the outset, at the start of the Money in the Bank contract ladder match, I just knew there was just nothing worth my time there. And I don't mean to complain, I don't mean to bitch and moan every time I come on here, but this is what I do. I have to point out things that you might not have seen during the show. I have to let you know how I'm feeling as a wrestling fan. I don't like multi-man matches, especially if it's a Money in the Bank ladder match where there's 7, 8, 9 guys in the match. It doesn't come across well on TV. I don't know if it's a rule set with WWE in the locker room, but there was not more than 3 guys in that ring at the same time during that entire match, okay? It's pretty much 2 or 3 guys in the ring, and thereafter that, everybody hits their one big spot. For example, Randy Orton had 3 RKOs that he nailed in the middle of that ring on several different guys, one of them being Adrian Neville in a great spot, okay? Kofi Kingston had his spot, which pretty much, you know, had him out of the match for, what? Pretty much the entire thing. He got powerbombed onto a ladder by Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns had his big spots. You know, Dolph Ziggler had his spots. Kofi Kingston had his guys come down. The New Day came down and tried to help him to no avail. And I thought Roman Reigns going into this was going to win it. The way they built Roman Reigns on TV, the way they had him run the gauntlet on Monday Night Raw, it all pointed to Roman Reigns winning the Money in the Bank and getting retribution on Seth Rollins potentially later this summer. But that did not happen. WWE tends to throw us for I'd say a curveball. They throw curveballs at us when they know things might be too predictable. Everybody pretty much who bet on this pay-per-view had Roman Reigns winning this. If you didn't have Roman Reigns winning this, I would be shocked. And I even said it on Twitter tonight. If Roman Reigns didn't win this, I would be shocked if he doesn't walk away with the Money in the Bank briefcase. Sheamus walks away with the Money in the Bank briefcase. I did not even think Sheamus would win this match. I really didn't. And I don't think WWE has an idea of where to go when it comes to storylines for Money in the Bank. I don't think WWE knew what they were getting themselves into with Money in the Bank. I don't think WWE knew what they wanted to do with this pay-per-view before they even announced a match for it, let alone planning storylines for the remainder of the summer. Sheamus as Mr. Money in the Bank this year, I just don't see as something people want to see. Who's he going to cash in against? Do you see Sheamus as a world champion? He could be. He could be the head guy, the top guy in the company, if WWE wants him to be. Do I see him right now? No. No. I could say the same for anybody else in that match. Do I see Adrian Neville as a top guy if he won Money in the Bank? No. Do I see Roman Reigns as a top guy? No. Ziggler? No. Even though I love Ziggler, no. Randy Orton? I don't even see Randy Orton as a top guy anymore. So yes, it's going to take some grooming. It's going to take some patience. But the match itself did nothing for me. I did not invest my time in the match. There were some good spots. You know, going into it, like I said, I thought it was going to be predictable. I thought Roman Reigns was going to win it. WWE threw a Roger Clemens curveball at us. and we got Sheamus as Mr. Money in the Bank. That match I thought was going to be one of the matches that was going to be must-see. It didn't turn out that way. There was really nothing that you would have to go back and replay and watch that match again. You know, it just wasn't there. The excitement wasn't there this year for Money in the Bank, and it's tough to build excitement for Money in the Bank when most of the people watching who are daily, weekly viewers, okay? Weekly viewers for Monday Night Raw. People watch the product on a daily basis, right? On a weekly basis. It's tough for us to get excited because I can't believe that Kofi Kingston would be in the Money in the Bank. I can't believe half of these guys would be in the Money in the Bank, man. Why? How did they get there? And I stated this weeks ago. How did they get there? Why should I care about those guys being there? You just don't. And that came across on TV tonight on the WWE Network. Nobody gives a shit about any of those guys in that ring. Adrian Neville might be the exception. Ziggler, you know, people starting to lose faith with him. His contract's up in a couple of months. Roman Reigns, again, nobody wanted him to win. And, again, I don't know where WWE's going with this. I don't think WWE has any plan for the summer. I don't think they know what they're doing. Bray Wyatt, again, in a meaningless feud. Bray Wyatt comes back, now ruins Roman Reigns' chances at winning Money in the Bank. But why? Every feud that Bray Wyatt has been in, I've been asking the same thing. Why is he there? Why is he feuding with Ryback? Why is he feuding with Dean Ambrose? Why is he feuding with this guy and that guy? And now we can plug Roman Reigns into that question. Why is he feuding with Roman Reigns? When has Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt ever crossed paths, except for when they were both in the Wyatt family and the Shield, respectively? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Will WWE give us answers on Monday Night Raw? I doubt it. I doubt it. This is going to be another one of those feuds that just goes unanswered and we'll never have an understanding as to why these two are fighting. That's just the way it's going to be. It's going to be interesting because I'm glad to see Wyatt back on TV. I would have went with my original idea of Brock Lesnar just ruining the entire match, causing carnage and devastation, and taking the Money in the Bank briefcase as a statement as to why he didn't get his rematch on Monday Night Raw the night that he got suspended. That's what I would have did. It would have set the precedent for the entire pay-per-view. But who the fuck am I? I'm just some goon on YouTube talking about WWE. But I know if Brock Lesnar was inserted in that match at the end instead of Bray Wyatt and he ruined Roman Reigns' chances, not giving a shit and taking that briefcase, not even sanctioned to be there, not even on the card, advertised, just taking the briefcase and walking out, and then showing up on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night, that would have been one hell of a fucking opening match, man. That crowd would have fucking blew the roof off that place. But like I said, who am I? I don't book WWE. We get Bray Wyatt instead. Hopefully, we do get the answers as to why he was there. John Cena and Kevin Owens, okay? And then we'll talk about Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose because that's pretty much the entire pay-per-view. Everything else in between was not worth my time. John Cena, Kevin Owens, I'm going to tell you this right now. I did not think they would have a better match that they did at Elimination Chamber. They blew the fucking TVs all across the United States away, man. Fucking unbelievable fucking match. And again, I state to you fucking assholes, if you doubt John Cena's ability to get the job done, I don't know what to tell you. If he didn't prove to you that he deserves and has earned your respect, hopefully, I don't know what to tell you. I know I said if Kevin Owens does not win this match, it would be a nightmare. I said that word for word on Twitter. But before I tweeted that, I did not know or expect them to have a better match than their first match last month. That was just my opinion on that. But they did, and the outcome, I'm okay with it. Why am I okay with the outcome of Kevin Owens losing cleanly? Well, the match that he did obviously serves as a plateau as to why he belongs in the WWE. Number two, he's going to be a massive superstar, if not already. Okay, John Cena made him look like $10 million in that ring. Kevin Owens delivered a match of a fucking lifetime. That match may be one of the best matches in the last 10 years. Seriously, I did not expect them to blow away their first match like they did. They surprised me, and I'm shocked that they did, and I'm happy that they did, and I'm proud to have watched that match live as it happened. Kevin Owens is a fucking beast. John Cena deserves everyone's fucking admiration and respect for what he did in that match. And then at the end of the match, when he pinned when he pinned Kevin Owens, he actually made a motion to go shake his hand. And then in typical heel, dick, douchebag fashion, Kevin Owens goes to shake it and then kicks John Cena in the gut and delivers a fucking powerbomb on the apron, very similar to what he did to Sami Zayn. You know, pretty much stamping him as the #1 dick in the WWE. He looks great in defeat. He looked fucking unbelievable in the match. John Cena and Kevin Owens had the crowd eating out of the palm of their fucking hands. Kevin Owens walks away with John Cena limping, needing medical doctors helping him to the back, and it was fucking awesome, man. Kevin Owens looks like 10 million bucks, probably even worth more than that. What a fucking match. Let alone, that one match deserves your fucking attention if you want to go back and watch that replay, man. Absolutely phenomenal match between these two guys, man. Champion versus champion. It's not over. It's not over, okay? Obviously, you know, we just had a feeling there was going to be a trading of wins. If it happens again and this continues on into the summer, Kevin Owens is going to win the feud. I'm okay with him losing today because of what happened and the match that they gave us. We seen the fucking struggle and the story that they told in that ring, man. Kevin Owens is a fighter, and that's what he got across tonight. John Cena, never give up. That's what he got across tonight. And it fucking came through our television screens, man. And we're all sitting on the edge of our seat watching this, man. The two mottos that they go by were fucking defined perfectly in that match tonight. And you can't get any better than that. Like I said, one of the best matches you will see in the last 10 years on WWE TV, man. Go out and watch it. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, great match. I like that they slowed the pace down for most of the match and then kind of picked it up with the big spots towards the end. But the ending, I said to myself, I hope they don't grab the fucking belt at the same time. But the fall on the way down as they both gripped the belt. Dean Ambrose hit the ground. Seth Rollins rolled away with the championship belt. I'm not going to go into detail on this match because I'm not going to do the match justice. You guys got to go out and watch it. 30-plus minutes of fucking nonstop action. It was a slow pace through most of the match, and then they picked it up in the highlights and the main moments of that match. It reminded me of an old school Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon or a Triple H versus Rocky match back in the day when they battled over the IC championships. It was great. The pace was great. The story that they told is great. And now we all await Brock Lesnar coming back on Monday Night Raw to see what he is up to and what he has planned now that Seth Rollins is still your WWE champion. What's Brock Lesnar going to have to say about that? Why is he showing up? How is he going to show up? It's going to be fucking awesome. But I'll tell you what, Dean Ambrose certainly belongs in the main event scene after what he delivered tonight. He definitely belongs in the main event scene. He constantly delivers quality fucking matches every single time that he is asked to do so. And it was spectacular tonight. Those three instances were the only things important tonight, man. The first match I didn't really give a shit about, but this entire pay-per-view rested on Kevin Owens and John Cena, and they delivered. And then you had Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose in the ladder match for the WWE Championship. That delivered. Those two matches alone worth your attention, most definitely. Everything else was just a fucking D-level Monday Night Raw on the WWE Network, man. That's what the WWE gets for fucking building a pay-per-view with 2 weeks to go, man. It's not what you do. Hopefully, with Battleground and then leading into SummerSlam, we get a little bit more storyline development going on into those two big events. Bray Wyatt and Roman Reigns now already announced for Battleground. But that is my review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below. Let's try and blow away the Elimination Chamber review, man. We did 160,000 views. I expect you fucking beasts to do the same, man. Thanks to Mike Will 87 on Twitter for the fucking beautiful layout and thumbnail as always. Thank you guys for supporting me all weekend with Off The Script. This is your #1 source for WWE news and rumors right here on YouTube.com. This is JD. I'll see you on Friday, again, as always, with Off The Script. Until then, guys, take care. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you all very soon.